Listen, it might be Christmas time, but we are spooky year round here. So here are my 12 must watch Christmas horror movies for the season. I posted a 25 Days of Christmas on my Instagram, and I'm also going to be talking about these and more suggestions in my upcoming podcast episode, but these are my 12 favorites. For number 12, we have A Christmas Horror Story. This is a Christmas anthology, and it involves Krampus fighting Santa. My favorite part of this movie is the crazy twist at the end that you will not see coming. And you can watch this one right now on Philo, Sling TV, or Shudder. Number 11, I have The Children. This movie is the definition of fuck them kids. And the tagline just says it all. You brought them into this world, they'll take you out. So this one is about this family that gets together for Christmas and their kids start all acting super weird because it turns out they all contracted this disease that just makes them super violent. I didn't include this on my 25 Days of Christmas because it's not currently streaming anywhere. It is available to purchase on demand for like $8, but if you can find it somewhere, definitely watch this one. Number 10, I have a classic, Gremlins. This is one that I have to watch every year and have every year since I was a kid. This is also a great one for kids if you're looking to get them into horror, and Gremlins is streaming currently on Max. 9, I have Dead End. So I only watched this movie within the past like 2 or 3 years, and what an absolute shame that is. Because every year that I did not watch this movie for Christmas, I was sorely missing out. One is a mind fuck, and it's one of my favorite subgenres, which is when people get stuck in this endless, inescapable labyrinth with no possible way out. Because it's about this family that's driving down this road during Christmas, and this road is seemingly never ending. And you can watch this one right now on Tubi. Number 8, I have The Lodge. Some might argue that this is not necessarily a Christmas movie because there is nothing Christmassy or happy about it. But it's about this woman who is overcoming her trauma of surviving a cult in her childhood. And she gets snowbound in a house with her boyfriend's 2 children during Christmas. And it just absolutely spirals out of control. This one is incredibly bleak and numbing. But if you're up for the challenge, it's a great one and you can rent it on Amazon. Violent Night. This is one that I watched last year for the first time and it instantly became one of my favorites and I think it is such a classic. David Harbour as an angry, violent Santa Claus is something that I did not know I needed. I'm not historically a horror comedy or an action fan, but I love this movie and you can rent it right now on demand. Not to be dramatic, but Art the Clown being in a Christmas-themed movie is one of the best things that could have ever happened to me. Making Terrifier 3 a Christmas movie was such an incredible decision. I'm not even going to say much about this one because I'm sure everybody has seen the hype about it, but it is now available on digital. Wow, Silent Night from 2021. Why do we not talk about this movie more? To the point where why did I not watch it for the first time until like 2 nights ago? And it very quickly became one of my favorite Christmas horror movies of all time. This movie is insane. It's about this family that gets together for Christmas every year, but this year is a little different. And eventually you learn it's apparently because the apocalypse is coming, so this is their last night on Earth. This movie is wild. It has you questioning everything until the end, and it also has the perfect balance of comedic relief. This is an absolute must-watch for the season, and you can watch it right now on Netflix. In third place, I have a movie that is difficult to watch because of how frustrating it is, but it is one of my favorites. Better Watch Out is about this girl who is babysitting this kid around Christmas time when all of a sudden there's an intruder. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I think you should go in as blind as possible because this one's insane, and you can watch it right now on Tubi. In second place, I have the Christmas movie to end all Christmas movies, Black Christmas. The 1974 version is a classic. Without it, we wouldn't have so many other iconic horror movies, and you can watch this one right now on Tubi. Along with that, I also really love the 2006 remake of this. This is so 2000s core, it's so much fun. And you can watch the 2006 remake on Philo or Sling TV. But in first place for me, my ultimate Christmas horror movie is Krampus. Krampus is a movie that I will watch year round, and it's in general just one of my favorite horror movies of all time. Honestly, I probably watch this one at least 4 or 5 times a season. It's a must-see for me, and you can watch it on Max.